a pleasant day to each and everyone. So I am Crystal Kialag, the reporter for today. So my topic is all about basis of moral accountability. So my topic is so interesting to explain and to discuss and share my idea to all of you. So let us start. Okay. So says Father Coupens 2017, when I perform a free act, one which I am able to do or not to do, as I choose the act is evidently imputable to me if the thing is blameworthy. So the blame belongs to me, and if it is praiseworthy, I am entitled to the praise. So every human act, therefore, since it is a free act, is imputable to who perform it. To whom are we accountable? So when we say basis of moral accountability, or when we say moral accountability, often rests on principles like autonomy, harm, fairness, and beneficence. So it involves understanding the consequences of one's action. So being aware of societal norms and taking responsibility for one's choices and their impact on others. So giingon ni Father Coppens 2017 na kung iya dong i-perform or iya dong buhaton ang buta nga blameworthy ba? When we say blameworthy ka negative. So ang tanan pong pangdaot sa iya tanan pong negative nga mga pananaw sa mga tawo is iya pong madawat like kung like sample parit siya like nagbuhat siya nakitaan siya nga gainom. So unsa man ang yang mapala, di ba? Mga panlibak, mga pandaot sa man tuoy pari pero gainom-inom. But kung gabuhat siya mga praiseworthy, like ding tabang siya, nagtabang siya sa mga tao, sa mga bata, unsa man yang madawat, di ba? Praises, mga pagdahig. Katudjud si Father Kuan, di ba? Katudjud si Father Kuan, katudjud si Ma'am Cristel, di ba? Nang grabe kay to manghatag tubalon sa bata, ganyan. Naa sa imuha ang praise or naa sa imuha ang pagdahig. So kiingon diri, every human act is a free act. So naatay freedom, naatay kalayaan nga atuan ng buhaton. So to whom are we accountable? So man dayta nga makatawag tag we are kanang accountable. So next, for violation of government laws, people are held accountable directly to the government and indirectly to the people. So ibig sabihin sa kung atuang basihan ang government laws, we the people are accountable directly sa government jud sa mutdag. Di ba diha man jud magsugod ang law, so diha ta mo largo. So how about violations of moral standards? So under Christian natural law, atheists, so we are the atheists. God is deemed the author of the law, hence violators are accountable to God. So muna istoryahon no nga kana bitong nakalingkawas bitaw sa balaod diri sa kalibutan, but ingon nila ay nakalingkawas to na siya sa balaod sa kalibutan, pero sa mata sa Ginoo makasasala gihapon na siya sa katong mga tawo nga gatuo og Ginoo. But for non-theistic morality, violators are accountable solely to themselves. So sila harang kaugalingon. Next, so there are three bases for moral accountability. So namely, we have the knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness. So, these are the necessary conditions for the accountability of action. So, kaning muning tulo ka basihan. Muning siya ang tulo ka basihan. Una, human act must be done knowingly. So, kanang human act, atong bitong bulahaton, kanang bitong binuhatan sa usa ka tawo, dapat iyan ang gibuhat nga na asay knowledge about anak, kanamang nakabalo siya. And second, it must be done freely. When we say freely, natay kalayaan. We are free nga gaybuhat nato na wala tag forced nga buhato nato na. So free tap ng freedom nato na kana tong gipili. So kay kana man natong gipili, so we are willing pod. Muna ni ang third, must be done voluntarily, intentional or negligent. Kana bang kung unsa ang resulta ani, so mo mong tanggapon. Kung sa ang consequence within your actions is imuhang muhang matanggap kay imo manang gibuhat, di ba? Dapat ani kung tulo, knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness. So, to be credited for a good act or held morally liable or responsible for an evil act, a person must have done it knowingly, willingly, and voluntarily. So, let's deeper no sa kung unsa na siya. So, determining moral liability is analogous to determining criminal liability. So, in criminal law, for instance, for you to be liable, you must have done the criminal act knowingly. Dapat kung imo nang gibuhat ka ng mga immoral nga mga buluhaton or immoral nga mga act is you know it knowingly ba? Kana bang you have the knowledge about that. For example, stealing or killing is wrong. Diba? Diba jud maayo ang pagpatay. So, nakabalo ka. No? Aware ta nga killing is wrong. But, kay free man ta, diba? Kabalo ta nga wrong nang mupatay. Pero, diba, na ibang tao nga, namadyo tao nga, mupatay jud. Namadyo nga nung namadyo mamamatay tao. Kay, we have that kalayaan man, good. So, kabalo ka nga, pag imo nang buhaton is mapriso ka. Diba? Kung dili ni mabuhaton, mapriso ba ka? Diba, dili? So, kay yaman ang gibuhat, so nasayod siya nga, pag mupatay siya, ay ang bagsak is prisuhan. But, he do it, katong matong mga nakapatay, ana, din willingly ba? Kapitong imo nang gibuhat, kay bitaw nga, you are voluntary, nga, muna ako nang gibuhat, kay gusto jud na kong patyon siya. No, dili kay amo nang gibuhat kay sani kanang naalaan ana bitaw. So similarly in ethics, for you to be morally liable, you must have done the unethical act knowingly. Dapat nakabalo ka nga kanang unethical act nga imong gibuhat is kabat nakabalo ka ana. You are freely and willingly or voluntarily. So understand? So, next. In other words, for you to be morally responsible for your act, you must, first, you have knowledge. Dapat na ajud kay kahibalo. That is, you are in possession of a normal mind. Kaya itong naakay saktong panghuna-huna. You are not insane or totally ignorant. Mama, di ka ignorante ba? Kaya itong makaingon ta nga, ay, naadyo ni sa iniskilahan. Di ba nakabantay ka ng mga taong wala iniskilahan? Pero sila alam they are so ignorante. Dapat dili ka ingan ana. Dapat na kay kahibalo. Sleepwalking due to sonambulism. So, knowledge is the awareness of or familiarity with a fact, situation, or truth unveiled through experiences or disclosed in dialogue or encounter with persons or things. Mingon tag knowledge. Kada bang aware ba ka ng awareness ba ka ng na-aware ka si mong gibuhat. Aware ka ana nga butang. Kay syempre naman kay kahibalo, naman kay knowledge about that. So, knowledge that stealing is wrong as the awareness of what stealing is all about. So, for example, you have that knowledge nga ang mangawat is mali. So, aware kasi mong utok nga ang pagpangawat is kanang aware kasi mo utok ba kung unsa din ang pagpangawat, kung unsa din makuha nimo, unsa din ang consequence kung mangawat ka, ana. So, as well as the awareness of violating property rights and all of the unpleasant consequences of violating others' right. Knowledge that stealing is wrong is the awareness of what makes stealing wrong. So, kaning kahibalo nga kanang ang mangawat is kaning mali. So, it is the awareness of what makes stealing wrong. Ngano di ang mali ang mangawat? Diba? Aware ka ba? Ngano di mali ang mangawat, no? Kay, unsa man ka? Nakabayulinti ka sa butang sa uban. Right? Next. To have genuine knowledge, your mind must be normal, not impaired or vitiated by mental condition or ignorance. Secondly, the act is freely done. So, kung may kaingon tag natin, genuine knowledge, dapat imong utok di ka daot ba? Kandi ka buang-buang, ano tawag nagmini, dili kay naana bitaw. Secondly, the act is freely done. So, dapat kanang imong binuhatan is imo nang gibuhat in kalayaan. Hanap ka, this happens when you can exercise your power of choice. Nabito kay choice, na kay nagpili jud ka nga whether you choose that good deeds or imo nang gipili bisag kabalo ka nga mo ni imong consequence nga makuha. Kaya naman good tay freedom. So if the act you intend to do is a choice between stealing or not stealing, then you must have the freedom to choose which to do. For example, mangawat. So man ni, mangawat ko or dili. Diba naa kasi muutok ba? So narana nimo kung unsa imong i-choose. Mangawat ka or dili na lang ka man nangawat. So di ba na kay we have that freedom. Next, your freedom should not be impaired by an irresistible force or a controllable fear. Kana bang imuhang tawag na tug kalayaan so wala bitaw kag control. Namuguyo ba no nga ay mangawat na lang ko kay pag dili ko mangawat kay ila akong patiyon pag dili ko mangawat kanang mga bata nga sugo sa sindikato, di ba? Dili nila gusto nga mangawat sila pero bitog dili na makontrol ilang hadlok nga kung dili nila nabuhaton is unsaon ka sila kana siya is kanang wa kay freedom sag dili na unta ka gustong mangawat but kay kanang na makay kahadlok nga unsaon ka kung dili nimo buhaton so munang mangawat na lang ka. So dapat dili ingon ana, dapat ang freedom is kanang ipili jud nimo na kay gusto nimo ana. If the act you intend to choose is testifying as to your personal knowledge, what you saw, heard, and etc. So you should be free to do so without being subjected to an uncontrollable fear of being silenced by death. So next, thirdly, the act must be voluntary. So that is the act is either intentional or negligent. So unsa day nang negligent? So when we say negligent ba is kanang nakalimot ka. Nakalimot man gud ko nga di na maayo ang mangawat. Ay or dili intentional jud nimo. Or when we say negligence kanang you are in Tagalog is kakulangan sa pag-iingat. Ana bitaw? Or when say intentional or intention ni mga buhaton dito. An act is voluntarily intended when it is done with the aim, purpose, or goal of attaining a result. Kung nabitaw kay purpose, for example, kanito mga dilemma situation nga. Nangawat ka, kay muna na lang na ang last chance para mabuhi imuhang loved ones. Nakay goal, ngano imo nang gibuhat. Nakay purpose ngano nang gibuhat. Mo nang gitawag og kanang intentional. Nadyo kay intention ngano gikawat na nimo or intention nimo nga masakitan to nga tawo mo na imong gikawat. Gusto nimo nga masakitan siya. Gusto nimo nga muhilak siya. Ano bitaw? You have that intention nganong imo nang gibuhat. So voluntary ba nimo pud nga gibuhat? An act is negligent when it is done voluntarily but without care or precaution in avoiding the happening of a foreseeable event. You can be morally liable either by intentional act or negligent failure to exercise care and precaution, yung kulang ka sa pag-iingat. A voluntary act proceeds from the will and depends upon the will for its performance. When something is done purely by accident, this is referred to a fortuitous event. So, act of God. Okay, next. Judas was morally accountable for having betrayed Jesus. So, katong sa story ni Jesus and katong story ni Judas or Judas and Jesus, no, katong iyang gi-betray, iyang giunay, no, si Jesus. He had knowledge. So, naa siya'y kahibalo ato. He knew what he was doing. Nakabalo siya kung unsa iyang gibuhat. Jesus said, "One of you will betray me." He freely chose to betray Jesus, tempted by the thought of 30 pieces of silver. He voluntarily and intentionally did it. So he led the soldiers to the Garden of Gethsemane and kissed Jesus to signify to the soldiers that he was that one to be arrested. So, si Judas or Judas, no? Nakabalo siya, na siya knowledge about that nga kung unsa iyang gibuhat, no? Kasi knowledge nga mali jud, no? Nga mali jud ni iyang gibuhat, but unsa man iyang gibuhat? He choose it gihapon. Niya gihapon gi-choose nga i-betray si Jesus by taking the 30 pieces of silver. Pero he voluntarily and intentionally did it. So nakabalo iya mong giingnan ningon gud si Jesus ato nga kanang one of you or isa ninyo nga naa dyan mo betray sa kuha, mo traitor sa kuha, muunay sa kuha. So, voluntary niyang ibuhat nga, ay, diba? Siya mismo ang gakuha sa 30 pieces of silver. So, he led the soldiers to the garden of Gethsemane and kissed Jesus to signify soldiers that he was the one to be arrested. So, pagkabalo na, kuha na to kanang nabulabog na, so unsa man, ning surrender siya. And then, yung gikis si Jesus nga, kana to signify the soldiers nga, that he was the one to be arrested nga angay na siyang dakpon kasi siya ang ning betray ni Jesus. Okay. For instance, stealing is immoral. So we all know that no nga di jud maayo immoral jud na ang mga wat. To be liable for this immoral act, you must do knowing that it is immoral. To be liable, no? Dapat you are aware, di ba? Dapat you know that stealing is immoral. You do it freely, that is, and you are not forced or coerced, and voluntarily, that is, with intentions to do it. So, wala na, ni mo gibuhat, gigiforced ka. So, sideswiping a pedestrian causing his death is immoral if the incident happens due to your negligence, like driving under the influence of liquor, texting while driving, or driving without license. So, accidentally dropping a gun, causing the gun to fire and hit and kill someone won't make anyone accountable. Kana bitong aksidente nga nahagbong ang pistola or ang pusil nga nag-cause siya nga mubuto ang armas and kanang nakaigo o nakapatay ka og tawo won't make anyone accountable. So dili dita manubag ana. Why? Unless you have been negligently playing with the gun. Unless bitaw nga wala ka gaamping sa paggamit nimo ana nga gun. So, indiscriminate firing of gun during New Year or mix leading to death of someone is criminal negligence and immoral also. So, ultimately, it can be said that your degree of moral accountability depends on the degree of extent of knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness. So, addiction of whatever kind, like example, drugs, sex, power, money, or property, weaken all three bases. Kanang mo ni siyang makahatag og kaluyahon, no? Kung you are kanang addict bitaw ka ana sa drugs, addict ka sa sex, sa power, sa money, and also ug uban pa, mo na siya ang makapapukaw, mo na siya ang makahatag og weakness, no, para ning knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness, so that instead of eliminating them like dregs of civilization, they should be treated with a compassion, however, not condoning their acts. So next, let's move on and let's move forward to modifiers of human acts. Okay. There are various factors which either increase or decrease accountability. So there are various factors. So na mga factors no nga. Either matasan bang level sa imuhang accountability or ma-decreasan. So they are called modifiers of human acts. So these are analogous to exempting, mitigating, aggravating, and justifying circumstances. So in criminal law, they affect the mental or emotional state of a person to the extent to the voluntariness involved in an act is either increased or decreased. So they are as follows. So the ignorance, passions, fear, and violence. So according to Panizo 1964. So let's get deeper. So, when we see ignorance is the absence of knowledge. Diba, sa itong gisgutan kanina, dapat na kay knowledge. So, dapat na kay freedom, and you have that voluntarily. So, kung ignorante ka, so you have absence of knowledge ka, so wakay kahibalo. So, there are the various degrees of ignorance. So, traditional ethics classifies them as vincible, invincible, affected, and supine or gross ignorance. So, when we say vincible is avoidable through reasonable effort to learn. And when we say invincible, it is unavoidable. And when we say supine or gross ignorance, it is means that labis na kawalang kaalaman, that wala jud kay Wala jud kay knowledge about that. So ignorance whether of the law or of the facts is either vincible or invincible. So when it cannot be overcome by the due amount of diligence, it is invincible, and the rest it is vincible. So kung wala kay kahibalo, so unsa man, you are less or kanang matasan ba or ma-decrease or increase bang level sa accountability sa imuha or unsa man. So let's find out. So next, passion. So refers to positive emotions like love, desire, delight, hope, and bravery, and negative emotions like hatred, horror, sadness, and despair, fear, and anger. So antecedent passions, those that precede the act, do not always destroy voluntariness, but they diminish accountability for the resultant act. So when we say diminish, bawasan or pababain or pamuban nga naman, kung imo bito nang nabuhat nga butang tungod sa imong love, tungod sa imong desire, tungod sa imong kaisog, or tungod sa imong kahadlok, tungod sa imong kaguol, imo nang nabuhat like maghikog ka kay, diba, naay uban nga naghikog tungod kay silang kaguol. When kabalo tanong nga sala ang paghikog, diba, but asa man di choose nga maghikog kay di na nila kaya, di ba? Naman ko'y inana good. So, sa inana bitaw nga passion, so inana bitaw nga emotion, no? Ingon diri nga diminish accountability. So, when we say diminish, no, reduce the level of accountability of an action. So, ma-reducean di ay ang level of accountability, ana. Next, in criminal law, the commission of criminal act with passion and of obfuscation means the perpetrator is blinded by his emotions, listening his accountability. Kung blinded ka ba, when we say blinded, kung wala di kay alam, wa ka kahibalo nga nung imunang nabuhat is makakuanta directly or listening his accountability. So makagamay di ay na from maximum to medium or from medium to minimum. So consequent passions are those that are intentionally aroused and kept. They do not lessen voluntariness but may increase accountability according to Panezo 1964. So next, we have fear. It is the disturbance of of the mind of a person due to an impending danger or harm to himself or loved one. So kaning kahadlok mo nang nabuhat ti mo na kay kuan man good, kung dili man good nako sa sumbagon, kay sumbagon po nila. Kung dili man good nako sumbagon si Tampulano, kay tabangan ko nila. Kana ba na kay kahadlok mo na imong nabuhat? Acts done with fear is voluntary, but acts done because of intense or uncontrollable fear and panic are involuntary. Kana bitong kung imong gibuhat nga kung imo nang nabuhat tungod sa imong di makontrol nga kahadlok, that is involuntary. Dili na siya voluntaryo nimong gibuhat, involuntary na kay tungod kay naa kay kahadlok. Next, we have violence. So refers to any physical force exerted on a person by another free agent for the purpose of compelling said person to act against his will. So against performed by the person subjected to violence or irresistible force are involuntary and not accountable. So one of the modifiers of human act is mo ning itawag nato og violence, like kanabitong suntukon sa physical force ba, gisumbag siya, gikulata siya, kulatahon siya kung dili niya nabuhaton, or kung dili niya buhaton patyon siya, bitaw violence, bitaw violente na bitaw mo yan ang nabuhat. Sige ingon diri kung action, kung kaning action gibuhat sa usa ka tawo nga dili voluntary, mo ning gitawag og involuntary and not accountable. So dili ni siya accountable, so dili siya manubag niini. Di sa manubag ani sa laws, dili sa manubag ani sa government, kay iya man tong nabuhat kay gisuntok sa, iya tong gibuhat kay gikulata sa. So okay ra, sabot ra. Next, we have what we call the moral accountability for what could have been. So unsa man ni siya? So it is termed a sin of omission. So whatever one fails to do but which should have been done is also imputable to him. So this refers to failure to act despite knowledge of being free. Therefore, different from negligence or lack of foresight. So it is intentionally not doing same thing when one should have done it. So it is failing to act as a good Samaritan when one should have acted as such. So when we say moral accountability for what could have been, known as the sin of omission, refers to being responsible not only for what one does, but also for what one fails to do when they should have acted. So it is all about that you have that kakayahan to do it, but nakay kahibalo unta ana, nakay kakayahan unta ana, but you choose not to do it, but imong gipili ang dili na buhaton. So it is all about pagpabaya. It is all about not doing things nga unta nga naa kay kaibalo ana, but imong gipili ang dili na buhaton. And also ang result ana is negative, and resulta na sa og negative. And this is kawad-an, no? Kawad-an gani kanang kawad-an sa mga higayon or chances sa pagbuhat og maayo nga buhat. So an example, so one of the example na yan is an example is Pilate's failure to release Jesus despite knowing he was innocent. Bisag nakabalo sila na innocent si Jesus. So in our culture, so sa atong kultura, this idea emphasized the importance of fulfilling moral duties, whether through action or inactions, to uphold integrity and promote the well-being of others. Kung unsan ta itong makapamaayo sa uban. So, mo ni siya, no, Pilate has the case of Jesus Christ investigated and found him innocent. He could have set Jesus free, but he did not. So, withholding and information could have prevented a disaster. Damaging consequences could have been avoided. So let's recall, no, sa key takeaways. So, una, there are 3 bases for moral accountability. Namely, we have the knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness. So, kaning 3 are the necessary conditions for the accountability of action. So, a human act must be done knowingly, it must be done freely, and last, it must be done voluntarily. So, the modifiers of human acts either increase or decrease accountability. These are analogous to exempting, mitigating, aggravating, and justifying circumstances in criminal law. So, these modifiers of human act affect the mental or emotional state of a person to the extent that the voluntariness involved in an act is either increase or decrease. So, the modifiers of human act are the ignorance, passion, fear, violence. So always remember that ignorance can be invincible, affected, on supine or grossed. So invincible ignorance cannot be overcome by due amount of diligence, while ignorance can be overcome. Invincible ignorance, one that is beyond one's ability to overcome, is entirely involuntary and hence removes moral responsibility. Kana bitong wala jud kay alamaag in that certain things. Invincible ignorance does not free us from responsibility. And the gross or supine ignorance exists when scarcely an effort has been made to remove it, while affected ignorance exists when a person deliberately avoids enlightenment in order to sin more freely. Antecedent passion decreases moral accountability, while consequent passion does not decrease voluntariness, so increases moral accountability. Next, act done with the fear is voluntary, but acts done because of intense or uncontrollable fear or panic are involuntary. Actions performed by person subjected to violence or irresistible force are involuntary, and therefore the person is not accountable. So, hoping anamoy nahibawan sa ako ang report this day. So, that's all. And again, I am Cristel Kialag, the reporter for today. Thank you and God bless everyone.